Hello, this is Bluebell Readings and Rituals. Today is the longer message to acknowledge the full moon in Virgo and also Saturn moving into Pisces. All credit goes to Yasmin Boland and her amazing Moonology diary. It's amazing. Get one. I think it's sold out, but get next year's. So Saturn is the planet of karma and lessons. So whenever it changes signs, it's as though we start to play out and get lessons for a whole new part of our life. This, together with the full moon in Virgo, indicates that it's time to make plans for the next stage of your life. Full moon in Virgo is about knowing you are good enough for what you want, and it's time to take inspired action towards your widest goals and dreams. So plan out the steps you need to take to reach your goals. Spend some time planning how you become your best self, whatever that means for you. So now I'm going to talk you through how I do a full moon ceremony. So 99%, maybe 100% of which I learned from Yasmin Boland. So the biggest part of a full moon ceremony is forgiveness. So think about who you need to forgive and also who you need to seek forgiveness from. You don't need to do anything with that person. You just need to think about if someone's upset you or you feel like you've upset somebody else. You just, and I'll talk you through it, you just say a prayer to the universe and you let it go. So I've written a forgiveness list, someone who I need to seek forgiveness from and people who I need to give forgiveness to. And for the seeking part, you say, "Dear," and insert their name. "I'm sorry for all the pain or hurt I've caused you. In particular, I am sorry for," and then say what you're sorry for doing, or if you're sorry about a way you made them feel. And today, I'm sending you love and healing light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Use that for each person you want to seek forgiveness from. You should feel some sort of release from that. The next part is giving forgiveness. So this is what Yasmin says to do. You visualize each person in turn, see them inside a pink bubble, see them smiling at you, and you create a good feeling between you and the person you're giving forgiveness to. You say, "I forgive you," and then you let them float off in their bubble. You do it for each person you want to give forgiveness to. And then a good part of the full moon ritual is burning stuff. So find a safe place to burn your forgiveness list. And the important thing when you're letting go of things like resentment or hurt or things like that you're forgiving people for or seeking forgiveness from people for, is to replace it with something good. So you think of a list of however many things that you're grateful for, usually about 5. So for example, I'm grateful for my little cats, I'm grateful for my home, I'm grateful for my friends and family. So just think of a few things that you're grateful for, and you can write it down or you can just say it out loud, and that kind of replaces the hollow you feel from the forgiveness session. And then you can say, after you've done all that, you can say, "I am safe and all is well." And then you might also want to release other things, like for example, I want to release some of my negative thoughts around self-image, which is really important at this time because it's full moon in Virgo and that's all about your self-image and knowing you're good enough. So I want to do a little release about saying I release any negative thoughts about my worthiness, my self-image, my self-worth, anything that resonates with you about releasing your fears, your disappointments, anything that's holding you back. So you can do that as well. Last month when it was full moon in Leo, I released some disappointments about work and career, and that really helped me to find my new path. And then you can say some ritualistic words, and I think this comes from Yasmin as well. I am open to what the universe has planned for me. I will be patient and ready to receive. I am open, I am ready. I release all my fears and negative thoughts. I trust that all is working out for my greatest good. Under this glorious full moon, I forgive everything, everyone, every experience, every memory of the past or present that needs forgiveness. I forgive positively everyone. I also forgive myself for past mistakes. The universe is love, and I am forgiven and governed by love alone. Love is now adjusting in my life. Realizing this, I abide in peace. I bring love and healing to all my thoughts, beliefs, and relationships. I learn my lessons and move on. I call on my soul fragments to be cleansed by the full moon, and I call on them to rejoin me. I send love to myself and everyone I know, and everyone who knows me in all directions of time. Under this glorious full moon, I am healed. My life is healed, and so it is. So be it. And that's just how I do my little release at the full moon, my forgiveness seeking, my forgiveness giving, and just a little reset. So I'm hoping to come back at the new moon, and that's when we make some fun wishes for what we want out of life. So this is Bluebell Readings and Rituals, and I love you. Happy full moon.